Alright, now what I have here is the new release from Chugach Flyer Snowboards for the 2016-2017 snowboard season, the Alutiiq. Named after a coastal native tribe in Alaska, it's a lifted 163 wide, AK powder skate style board with traditional camber and standard radius edges. The reason it's lifted is because of the overall height and specific shape of the tips that maximizes lift in the POW. The Alutiiq is a rounded true twin for ultimate backcountry freestyle performance. The Alutiiq brings skateboard-style tips to the deep powder snowboard game. A preliminary contact point transition leads to a 23-degree angled flat-based tip. This dynamic creates an effect like the Norelco shaving system in reverse. Instead of lifting and cutting, it cuts and lifts, as opposed to a standard radius tip that pushes in order to create lift. See, with a convex radius, the horizontal force of weight to lift creates a resistance that actually pushes back on the snow in a harder angle as it creates lift. The Alutiiq flat tip angle cuts straight into the snow horizontally, and all of the lifting force is deflected down and back, helping the power transfer to rise up and float on powder much more efficiently. This makes getting up on top of the POW quicker from a stop, as well as making it easier to stay on top while riding. Also, the same dynamic force is going to transfer power into turns that much better. The skate style shape really gives the Alutiiq the ultimate freestyle feel. The big flat lifted tips make for ultimate powder butters, and camber gives it the power and pop to really bounce those butters, whether on POW or groomed. Nose and tail presses have never been more inviting than with the Alutiiq, and the symmetrical skate style tips give you a really locked in feel when landing airs into powder. The loaded camber and side cut combined with smooth edges makes for a snappy and responsive edge to edge and laser precision on carves in the backcountry POW and inbounds at your local resort, while the mid flex makes it forgiving and fun. Plus, with the extended tips for powder, the shorter base length between the contact points gives it the edge-to-edge quickness of a 160 with the powder function of a board in the mid-160s. The Alutiiq is the most exciting and functional shape I can think of for riding Alaskan POW or any POW, and especially for bringing the freestyle out to where the big, natural transitions are. Feel free to check them out at the Chugach Flyer Snowboards Facebook page or at chugachflyer.com.